We're going to go into SketchUp today, Titans, and I wanted to show you a little overview. First thing, when this comes up, you might think, oh, it didn't work. Well, it did come up because the word is there. So we're going to go to File, New, and there we have our new person in here. What you'll notice is some of the toolbars different, so all of our shape controls or tools aren't shown. So you might have to do this to be able to see the other shapes in here. So they're still there. It's just more difficult to see. There's some more under this too. There's actually a new tool in there. And also in there's a new tool. So I wanted to show you that. I also wanted to show you that if you go to View, Tool Palettes, Large Tool Set, you'll get the full tool palette right here. So that's more like what we dealt with. They're just easier to reach. I prefer it this way rather than having to click twice, oh, I need my circle, and then the next time I need a square, I have to go back to this again and reset the square or rectangle. So that's how you get around that, is by going to View, Tool Palettes, Large, and exposing this large toolbar. All right. So other than that, I just wanted to remind you that although it looks like this is like a whole new playground of stuff, I'd highly recommend sticking with the tools that we know for now, because this project is more of a review project. I will show you a couple new things or review some of the higher level things that we learned last year, but I just wanted to make this available for you so that you can do that. For now, you really want to stick with the regular line tool, the shape tools here, your push-pull tool, of course, maybe the follow me or offset tools, and you may want to check your work with measurements if you decide to add dimensions, which you don't have to yet. You could of course paint. I would suggest using Command-Alt-Z instead of the eraser, because the eraser sometimes leaves little lines behind that make your work look unfinished. And although I would say that you can use the Move tool, be careful with it. You don't want something to look warped and unintentional. You want me to think that everything that you did on purpose, okay? So don't warp with this. If you're using it to create points, like the roof of a house, you could certainly do that. And of course our navigation tools, which again are our pan tool, which allows us to pan up, down, left, right, or our orbit tool, which allows us to go around the objects, not this object because she is two-dimensional. And of course our zooms you could use. Remember, if you're ever lost out in space, like you're this far away, or maybe you can't find your project anymore even, you could click this and it'll show everything that you've drawn so far, inclusive of your person here. Alright, so that's the end of this review. After you have this knowledge, you should be able to go back to my original videos and continue on. They'll make a little bit more sense now that you have access to these tools. So I hope you enjoyed this ultra short video. Please leave me positive feedback or subscribe, and tighten up, guys.